Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought of making a sitting and chatting kind of a video because we haven't done that in a little while now. I just turned 24 on 24th of April. If you guys have seen my last video, then you probably know about it. One of you guys actually suggested me to make this video on the lessons that I've learned over the years. So I thought I'm gonna break it down to 24 things I have learned in 24 years because doesn't that sound good? They are in no particular order. They are just kind of my stream of consciousness, so that's the order. Let's get into it. Number one is you'll be happier if you fall in love with the journey more than the destination. What I really learned is that the thing with the finish line is that it keeps on moving. So you will never find a time where you will be standing on the finish line and be like, you know what? मैंने achieve कर लिया सब. Like this is where I wanted to be and now I'm gonna be happy because this is where I thought that I'll be happy. But that's never the case. I'll give you an example, okay? I thought I'll be really happy if I get like 1000 subscribers. Recently, when I reached 1000 subs, I was like, is this what happiness feels like? And I was like, no, my target is next level. So if you keep basing your happiness on the destination, it's never gonna come to you. Yes, when I reach that target, I'll feel that, you know, that contentment feeling, but it is not the happiness. The happiness is doing the things I love to do every single day. Number two, never let go of gratitude. So important to feel gratitude every single day because girl and boys, you are on the bright side. This is what makes me believe that it's not always true that the grass is greener on the other side. The grass is greener on my side. If you just focus on the negative parts, if you just focus that the glass is empty, half empty, rather than looking that the glass is half full also, you're never gonna be contented in life. You're never gonna have that fulfillment feeling, which is so important. I feel you have a lot. You might think you don't, but you believe me, you have a lot to be thankful for. And even if you feel right now that you don't have anything, you feel that there's nothing to be grateful for, you have your health, which is the biggest power at the end of the day. If you're healthy, believe me, you have so much. So now what I do every single day, I take out half an hour to just feel that gratitude and just feel very grateful for whatever I have. It might be the smallest of things. It might be just the fact that I'm talking to you right now, or the fact that I am able to write. I'm just grateful for all of it. Everything, believe me, happens for a reason. I have had my share of things not going my way, or the people you want in your life to not be in your life, or just things not working out at the end of the day. And it's very easy, it's so easy for us humans to just think, arey yaar, like this thing is not working for us, we're not lucky. Or you just cry it out, you're like, oh, like why did this thing happen to you? And I used to do it a lot. I'm pretty sure we're all gonna understand why things didn't go a certain way, why some people left your life, why this thing didn't work out because of what is to come in 20 years from now. And then you look back and you're like, what a waste of energy, man. And I really feel I'm gonna think this a lot. Procrastination is a serial killer of your deepest of dreams. I cannot even begin this point because I have been a sufferer of procrastination for the longest time that I can think of. You know, not even procrastination, but doubting yourself, just thinking, will I be able to do justice to this? And due to that, you just procrastinate. You just lay around thinking that, how can I avoid this situation? How can I not film this video, you know? What I've really learned is it is going to affect your everyday progress. It is going to affect your everyday productivity. And that is something you don't want. When it comes to dreams, the thing is, if you don't say that, listen, this is what I want. I want to write a novel and that is really what I want. It is never going to happen. Okay, so you have to say it out loud that, hey, this is what I want, this is what I dream about, this is what I really want to achieve, and then work for it without procrastination. The sooner you realize this in your life, that procrastination is a serial killer and you have to just crap it from the root, the better you will be in life. The next one, actually one of my really close friends actually told me this: there are no free lunches in life. I really believe in the fact that you should never let go of the belief that there are good people in the world. It maintains your own peace of mind, but I also feel you should be aware. I'll give you an example. If somebody is offering you something, okay, there can be two reasons out of it. A, they might want something in return there and then. So they know that if they offer you that service, if they offer you that help in the name of help, it is gonna benefit them in some way. Or another reason for people to actually do something for you is if they want to gain something out of it in the future. Only and only if they're your parents or your blood relations, they are actually going to want to help you genuinely and would want to really, help you with no motive. But otherwise, always know the fact that there are no free lunches in life. People do want something in return, and you have to think wisely from your heart and brain both. Getting older isn't such a bad thing. I remember when I was turning from my 19th to my 20th year, I was like such a crybaby. I was like, I have let go of my teen years and now I'm not a teen anymore. I've lost my best of days and whatever, blah blah blah. And even though people say that 20s are your best of days, whatever, but my point here is we are so scared of like getting older. I was actually sitting one day and I was just realizing this, that every year is better than the last. You're more mature, you've handled more situations than you did last year, you're more wiser, you know how to handle things, and I'm no longer like scared of getting older. So always be happy that it's not numbers that really count, it's how you're living those numbers which really count. You should just embrace it and just be happy that you're 1 year wiser, like that. Next is, it's okay to fail at stuff. I don't know why, but since when I was a kid, I've been so afraid of like failing at stuff. I would not even enter opportunities which I think I'll fail at. I still remember when I was in my school and there was this annual function going on, I didn't even audition thinking that I'm gonna fail. But no one has actually ever gotten good in life without failing at stuff. I mean, think about it. How do you learn to walk? By falling so many times, and that's when you started walking, right? There are so many things that when you started maybe learning alphabets, or when you started learning a particular subject, you might have done so many mistakes, but we didn't take that as failure because we took that as learning. I got this opportunity for which I had to audition and all, and I did that, and I didn't get selected for it. I realized that it's not such a bad thing as we think it is. Failure is important for you to grow. If you see that you're failing at something, that means you're growing, because you understand this fact that there is no person in this world whose growth graph is going to slope up high like that with a straight line. It's never going to happen. There are going to be ups and downs. When you fail at something, it's not probably that you're not good enough or you are not made for that opportunity. It's just that it might be that you maybe are good enough, but there's somebody else who's better than you in that particular quality. So all maybe you can do is learn from that failure and just take it as a challenge that, what, if I face this again, I am gonna beat the shit out of it next time. Next one is talk to people, get to know about their story. I am an extrovert when it comes to like people who I know, but जब कोई completely outsider होता है तो I reserve myself. But after college, I think I have become a kind of a more talking to people, talking to strangers. There is so much to learn from different people. Just उनसे बात करने में कुछ जाएगा नहीं, but you are gonna learn something. तुम जब घर आओगे, so you will think back on your day and you'll be like, shit, I learned this today because I just spoke to this person. Because 9 out of 10 times everyone knows something that you don't. Next is, experimentation is the best way to learn. There are going to be so many people you will meet in your life who will give you n number of advices from all corners of your life. Some people will be like, oh, avoid fat. Then some people will be like, no, carbs are a problem. Some people will be like, calories, you should avoid calories. And some will be like, it's the omega-6 that's the problem. So you're going to be exposed. You're going to be exposed to so much information in your life from different people, from different sources, giving you some or the other advice, not just food related, but like every aspect of life. But what I've learned in these years is some things might be working for somebody, but they might not be working for you. The best way to actually learn something is by experimentation. There's nobody who will know yourself, your body more than you do. You can't please everyone, but one person you should focus on pleasing is yourself. I can't take the fact that somebody is not liking me. In the sense, I have this weird thing, which is also to do with the fact I don't want to do anything wrong to anybody and I don't want anybody to judge me. You know what? People don't know you. 99% of the time they will misjudge you, whatever you may do. There's nothing you can do to please everyone. One thing that I learned is, Kriti, don't focus on people. One, because people are gonna think what they have to think. You really can't get into their brain. I wish I had that superpower. Actually, I don't even want that superpower, because then it's like just screwing your own brain, because getting into people's head and then just fixing that is gonna be a huge task. So I don't want the responsibility. At the end of the day, when you go to sleep, you should be happy that you did right. You should just sleep peacefully. Next is, company matters. The people you spend your time with, they shape you. I'm so lucky that I have the people that I have in my life. It's very important to shape your, or to choose your company very, very wisely. I'm not saying be a strategist here. मतलब ये नहीं कि तुम side में बैठो and you're like, no, not this. No. But what I'm trying to say, I guess, is don't be scared to scrap out the negative people or the toxic people from your life, because at the end of the day, they are gonna shape you into who you are. If you're not happy with who you're becoming, don't be scared to walk away from that relationship. Next one that I've learned is slow down to keep going. So for some people, it can be that they want to work 6 days a week and they want to give their 7-day a rest. For some people, it might be that every day they want few hours for themselves and just keep going through 7 days. And because they're getting every day few hours, and they can work then 7 days or maybe like 30 days a month without taking a break, because they know that they have taken breaks in between, right? I somewhere fall in the second category. There is no point in running really fast and exhausting your energy. That's not a good race, because that's not a smart race. You are just thinking of how you can overpower the rest of the players in the first round itself, and then what is happening is, by the end of it, you don't have any energy, you don't have any power to keep going, and that results in you getting demotivated, in you not finding that fire to keep going. You should know when to give yourself those relaxing days, and that's something that you only can decide. So slow down to keep going. Jealousy is a huge waste of energy. I am human. I have had my fair share of jealousy. If you focus on yourself, if you just focus on your doing, if you focus on how is it that you can do better, how is it that you can sharpen your skills, that is a better way of spending your energy than just sitting back, being jealous and being like, you know what, I wanted to be there, I am so jealous. That is such a waste of energy. It is not doing you any good. Believe me, it's not. Rather focus on why are you not getting, and do the things that are required for you to get that opportunity. So jealousy is a completely waste of time, and in this time and age, there's room for everybody. Yes, every single field today is saturated, but that's for every single field. Tell me one field that is not saturated. Whenever you feel that little spark of jealousy, before it becomes a fire, you have to just cool it down right there. Skincare is better than makeup. It's so important to understand the importance of skincare in our 20s. I think every year I'm better off in terms of skincare. I know much more. I know what works for my skin. Please invest in good skincare, because it is really the most, not the most, but one of the most important investment you're gonna ever make for yourself, and you are gonna definitely thank yourself all the freaking time when you're in your 30s and 40s. That I am so grateful that I really understood the importance of skincare much early in my life. Next one is, you know you want it when you let go of it. I want to tell you, I am so indecisive. Like, I'm so indecisive about everything in life. That's because I'm an overthinker. Even for that matter, just deciding a thumbnail or text on a thumbnail, if it should be white or if it should be yellow. So one thing that I've learned in my 24 years is how to handle that. Whenever I'm doubtful about something, whenever I can't decide about something, I just imagine letting go of it, okay? And when I have a hard time walking away from it, or when I just keep thinking about it, that's the time when I know that I really want it. I will give you a very basic example. It's of shopping, okay? Suppose 2 bags. What my mom does is, she just tells me, okay, we're gonna buy this one. And if I'm like, no, like, that's the moment, I realize that no shit, I don't want this, but I want this, so if you're somebody like me, just try this hack, and I'm sure it will benefit you. It will help you to a huge level. Next is, you are beautiful. I have no idea who sets the standard for beauty, who says that, you know what, this person is beautiful, you know what, this person is not beautiful. But I really believe in the fact that every single person is beautiful. And I think you form these judgments from a lot of entertainment industry, maybe your high school and your not college, but maybe your high school, because every kid has this assumption, and I don't know who causes this assumption, because I feel so bad when somebody saying that, you know what, I'm not beautiful. No, you are beautiful in your own effing way. Please understand that. One thing that I really believe, that what defines beauty is confidence. And girl, the minute you start believing in that, the minute you start believing that, you know what, I am confident the way I look, I am confident the way I speak, I'm confident the way I am as a personality, I'm confident the way I feel for people, you're gonna be in this magic spell where you will have this glittery cover around you all over, and everybody will find you beautiful. Try it. So girl, yes you, the one who's watching, you are beautiful. Understood? Tell me understood. Comment down below and say, yes Kriti, I am beautiful. Love you. Oh man, I cannot tell you how much time I have wasted in thinking this, okay? But no one, absolutely no one gives a shit, so stop thinking. Girl, let me tell you, everyone is busy in their own life. Babe, they don't have time to think about you, to think if you fell off the stairs. I mean, maybe they're gonna remember it for a few hours, or maybe for a few days, but what after that? They're not even gonna remember that you fell. So I have had my fair share of time wastage. I'm putting this video out. What will people think? And people will have judgment about me. And have I said everything politically correct in this video? Have I hurt somebody's sentiment? Ruin your brain for nothing, because people have their own shit. They don't have time and they don't really care. Yeah, whatever, you get my point, right? You are one workout away from a good mood. I have fallen in love with working out. You have to. You don't have any option, okay? You have to take out 1 hour from every day to just work out, move your body in some way. Start slow. You can walk, you can dance, you can do Zumba, you can just jog, you know. If you're feeling low any day, just try working out and you will know it for yourself. Next point is perfectionism might turn into your biggest enemy. This is again something that my friend has taught me. Generally, a lot of people start sourcing, okay? They start giving the editing work to maybe some editor, or maybe giving the script writing work to some script writer, right? But I just cannot do it. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to do it ever. But if you can't assign work to somebody and just trust them enough to do the job, perfectionism is something that is gonna cause you problem in the long run. I think more than making videos, I love editing. So that's something I don't know if I can give away, and it's definitely one of my negative points. So we'll see. Never stop learning. We think that, okay, high school is over now and we're done with our books, we're done with studying, we're done with learning. But you never stop learning. I always thought that maybe I will be doing a job, maybe I'll be having my own business, but I will be done with learning, you know. But that's never the case. Every single day I'm learning something or the other. The day you think that you know it all is actually the day you will start falling down. With every video that I make sure, I don't know if you've noticed or not, I try that every video has something which I've not done in my previous videos. You know, it might be in a little form of an editing way, or it might be a little bit in a filming way, or it might be a little bit in the scripting way. I don't want to be in a position ever that I stop learning. At your absolute best, you still won't be good enough for the wrong person. When a relationship falls apart, you always feel that maybe you were not good enough. Maybe you did something wrong. Maybe you should have done something differently. Maybe this is what something you did which caused the entire thing to fall down. It's so easy to think that. But even at your absolute best, you still won't be good enough for them. Why? Because maybe you don't fit in that block, and which is fine, because it's not that you're not good enough, you don't fit that block, you're shaped in a different way. So you don't have to feel bad about that, and you can find the person for you, and yeah, you're gonna be perfect for that person. Your family will always be your greatest strength. Yes, friends matter, and friends who turn into family matter a lot, but what family is to you at the end of the day. There is nobody in this whole wide world who can be. Never be clouded with the judgment on that ever. And they will be the people who will push you and want the best for you, and will do anything and everything for you to reach your dreams and your goals. And they will feel happy, even more happy than you will be after you reach your goal. So it's like you'll be happy with the journey, but they'll be happy with the destinations. When you'll be standing there, they'll be like rooting for you. You'll be like, woohoo! Last one, and the most important one of all, is lessons aren't learned by watching these videos. Too many people watch these kind of videos, read books and articles related to it, feel good for a minute, and then go about their day unchanged. You have to put it in practice now. Don't think that you're gonna do it tomorrow. Don't think, because procrastination is gonna come back and you're never gonna do it. I'm pretty sure about that. So practice it from right now. Note down the things that you really want to achieve, you really want to learn, you really want to start practicing, and do them every single day consciously. And I hope this video helped you out and gave you some inspiration and motivation. If you have any other lessons that you have learned for yourself in these years, then please comment down below, and I would love to hear them and I would love to apply them into my life. Comment 24 if you have watched it till now, so that I know that you're the squad, you're my family. I'm so happy that you have watched it till here. If you liked watching it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and if you haven't already, press the bell icon so that you're notified whenever I put the next video, because girl and boys, there are going to be much more videos coming in the future, and I'm so excited for them. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Mwah.